Oh my goodness, and we wonder why players rush their bases. Look at all these requests, and this is nothing compared to what it was this morning. This is the reason why. Clan Castle requests. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 6 of the Rush Base series. This is that series where we're rushing our base up to either Town Hall 12 or 13. I haven't really quite decided yet to accommodate those requests that are happening in the clan. But this is basically one of those series that a lot of players are struggling with, trying to fix their bases. So we're going to rush up and then turn around and fix it. I found a new pro to being a rush player. So we got some events that are going on right now with the healers and the miners, and just because we happen to be a Town Hall 10 rushed already, we have miners that we can use, and I'm going to show you a little bit of miner farming. Considering the amount of loot that we have stashed away, that's how it happened, and it's just crazy. They're really good even though they are level 1, so we're going to do a little bit of that today. But first, let's go ahead and get into a sneak peek of the new Primal King skin. And a brief sneak peek for you guys for your February 2020 Gold Pass. Looks like we got the Primal King skin coming to the game. Not too bad. It looks like Supercell is got a little bit of a primal theme going on with the Grand Warden that came out in January. And it looks like we're going to be adding a new King skin for February. And I would imagine for March, we'll more than likely see a Queen, but you just never know. But I mean, for those of you out there that are like me, when you have a little bit of an OCD problem, like this might actually be good for you. So not too bad. He looks like he's got a club instead of a sword, and looks like he's got a bear pelt on his shoulder as his armor. That's actually pretty cool. So yeah, that's your new King skin that's coming out. All right, so miners is the name of the game. We're going to be doing some miner farming today, and one of the biggest problems that we're having right this second with our miners is we only have one barracks that's upgraded to actually produce the miners, so we've had to kind of wait in between, and the training potions has really come in handy even to complete those events. But we do need to claim our clan games real quick, and I think we're going to grab about the same things that we grabbed in the previous video with our Town Hall 9 series. Power potion, hero potion, definitely grabbing the training potions and the resource potions, builder potions, and we're going to grab this book of fighting. We're going to go ahead and claim those, and then I think we're going to go ahead and grab an elixir rune as well as our final reward. That way we can apply it to our laboratory. I had to think about that for a second. So laboratory needs to be put down. We got a lot of elixir that we need to burn off. We've already done about like 9 or 10 of those attacks with the miners, and the rewards have been quite nice. So we're going to put our archers back down because we are going to go back to barching immediately after we're done with the miners. I don't want to use the miners too much because they are quite expensive when it comes to elixir. Now, if we take a look at my progress log or my attack log for the day, my goodness, guys, it's been pretty incredible. Don't mind this one right here. My internet went out. We lost our internet for a little while, so that's why we have a loss right there. But look at the amount of resources that we were stealing with our miners. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible down here in low gold league, about 600,000 gold. But these are all on really weak bases. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go out and do a little bit of partial queen walking with this baby queen. So you know how I say don't queen walk or queen charge with a lower level than level 20? We're going to do the complete opposite of that today with level 2 healers. It's going to be quite interesting. So let's go out and find a raid real quick, and I will be right back. All right, so this one doesn't look too bad. About 480,000 gold and 430,000 elixir. Now, here's the thing when it comes to looking for bases with your level 1 miners and very weak heroes is you need to hit bases that are obviously very weak and very dead. I've found out so far that trying to take on bases of higher level with these baby heroes or baby troops and baby levels on spells, it's not realistic. You're not going to be able to crush every single base. This is not the normal theme when it comes to actually farming with miners. Normally players with miners are high level Town Hall 10s, and they're able to get those miners up to level 2 or level 3, whatever it maxes out at Town Hall 10. I can't recall exactly what it is right now, but you normally have the higher level troops in order to execute on higher level bases. In this situation, we obviously do not have that that luxury, so we're going to definitely have to plan things out properly and use our king and queen to get rid of heroes. Actually, it doesn't really matter if we get rid of heroes anyways with miners. We try to funnel a little bit to make sure that our miners will go in. So we got the queen working, and it's not too bad because we don't have a lot of defensive pressure going on right now, and we did get rid of the enemy queen. She should go up towards the top of the base, and so we're going to have to basically flank in our miners off to her immediate left and see where they go and try to watch them and save our heal spells and use them properly because we are missing a few spell slots due to the fact fact that we haven't upgraded our spell factor yet, we definitely need to be doing that very, very soon. We're actually kind of short when it comes to the spell slots. I think we're missing like 2 or 3 at this point due to us going to Town Hall 11. All right, so we got miners moving through. We're going to use a rage spell there to get them through and get rid of that air defense. And looks like our queen's taking a beating right this second. We're going to have to use her ability right here. And where are they going? So we got 2 splits here. You have to worry about the wizard towers when it comes to the use of miners. Miners and wizard towers do not get along very well. Obviously, when the miners are above ground for extended periods of time, then, you know, the wizard towers do splash damage to all of that group and not just one. It's not, you know, obviously it's not a point defense, it's a splash damage defense. So we're going to drop that final heal spell on the back end of the base, and you'll notice that because of the weakness of this base, we were able to sweep through and do really good damage with the miners. You have a group that's over there on the far left of the screen, and you got this group right here that's moving in on the final defenses, but our queen did survive, thankfully. We were able to flank in our miners just right to where they were able to get rid of defenses and keep that lower level 6 queen alive. Now, I'm telling you, we will end up putting her down here really soon, and we're going to try to get her to level 10, I think, as soon as we possibly can. It's you know, obviously a couple days in between upgrades, but we did grab all the loot, so we're going to go ahead and bail on this attack. I'm not really too worried about the 100%, even though we did get it, and a nice little haul. Let's go ahead and train up our next army and go out and do another one. Literally a few moments later, a ton of loot asking to be stolen right here. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm telling you, miners, they don't even have to do any work, really. This is just how it is right now. So let's go ahead and drop our queen, and level 6 queen versus... these are weak defenses. Should be fine. So, oh man, we're missing some wall breakers. We don't have any wall breakers to take her inside. Oh man, are you kidding me right now? All right, so let's go ahead and drop P.E.K.K.A. We grabbed a P.E.K.K.A. from my Town Hall 11, and let's make things quite interesting and do a little bit of funneling. We're going to give it some time first. That way we could try to keep our miners together. You don't want to like have your miners spread out all over the place. It's just a bad idea. Like they just, they don't do very well when they spread out. They get really thin, they get picked off by point defenses, and they get destroyed by the wizard towers. All right, so we got queen working on one side. You see how slow she is, man? Like, she is so incredibly slow as a level 6. Like, queen walking, it can be done. It's just not preferred because it takes forever. All right, so we're going to drop our rage spell there on her, let her work on those defenses, and let's drop some archers out here to grab those buildings. The P.E.K.K.A. is doing pretty good on her own. Yeah, all right, not too bad. Queen's going to follow that path off to the side, so let's go ahead and send some miners into the core and have them sweep through and grab the town hall at least. And the queen should do fine by herself for a little while. Let's see what we got. Massive group of miners. Massive group of miners. We definitely need to upgrade our barracks as quickly as possible, and we need to unlock some more spell slots. We've already identified that, though. So let's go ahead and drop our heal spell there. And heal spells and miners are wonderfully done together. Uh-oh, queen on king. That's not going to work out. All right, so there we go. So queen's going to take down that king, and then she's going to continue on that path. The miners are going to get pulled out by the archer queen here. So archer queen's going to go night-night. There she goes. And let's go ahead and drop our heal spell right there. Carry them through the backside of the base. And yeah, not too bad. We got some gold up here. Got a little bit of gold up there still. So hopefully our miners will continue to work their way around the outsides of the base. Looks like the elixir... We've collected all the elixir. We've kind of recouped a little bit of what we spent a few moments ago. And we're going to have to continue this miner farming in order to finish up that event by using the healers and the miners, knocking out this task and getting it over with. But again, this is a lengthy process, guys. These replays, they take a little while. Like they just, miners move kind of slow when they're not fully maxed out. So, I mean, that's kind of where we're at right now. We just have to kind of wait for them to work. And they're going to continue... And finally, they make it around to the final gold collectors, gold mines. We're going to grab this final storage and the town, or the clan castle. That's not town hall. It was a clan castle. Clan castle is going to fall, and we're going to grab the rest of the gold. We're out of, oh man, we're full on gold. We're going to need to go spend some of that gold. So we're at the point now where it's like, we still got a few days on our town hall. I think the town hall is a day and 16 hours from being a town hall 11. And then we're going to have to save up again. Actually, we're going to have to max out our storages again. Our gold storages go up another level at town hall 11, don't they? Oh my gosh. See, the grind never stops as a rush player. But I mean, it's worth it once you get them maxed out. We're at 8.5 mil, and we need to go ahead and spend some before we go out and do another raid. Let's see. What are we going to do? Let's go ahead and upgrade. Let's just upgrade an Inferno Tower just for fun. I just want to have stronger Inferno Towers and see how the weaker players do against it just for fun. All right, let me train up another army. We'll be right back. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? So a little word of advice. If you do not have your barracks all maxed out in order to train the miners, don't do it. Like, this takes forever, just so you're aware of this. Like, I think I had to wait like 30 minutes, and I have a boost going on right now. I actually used one of those trading potions that we got earlier, and it took a while. So just be aware of that. Like, if you don't have your barracks maxed out, it takes forever. So stick with Barch until you get this done, and that's probably what we're going to do as well. I need to go ahead and rage up that queen. Oh, no, don't beat her down. Don't beat her down. Come on, man. What are you doing? That's a lady. That's a lady. Do not... All right, that king's going to go down. Let's go ahead and drop our king on the opposite side. Let's drop some archers around. Let's grab some of these buildings in the corners. And let's try to set up the outer funnel. Let's get the king and queen working a little bit. So queen's going to work our way up into a gold mine. King's working his way up. He's taking a beating. That's not going to work out. All right, so let's go ahead and drop our miners and try to get them through the base with the 2 heal spells. So after this raid, I know that I need to go and upgrade my spell factory. That is incredibly important right now because we're short some spells. I think we were missing like 1 spell slot, or 1, actual full 2 space spell slot where we can carry another heal spell. We should be able to upgrade it twice if I remember correctly, because we need to unlock it for the jump spell and the freeze spell. And then also, I can't remember. We'll take a look at that here in a second. We got these miners running through the base. Miners are spread out all over the place. Oh no, that's not good. All right, so we got some miners over there. We got miners on the town hall. Looks like we got the town hall's a little bit of a hefty building. They're gonna move through all the way over here. Let's go ahead and drop the heal spell there, since they got to deal with some wizard towers and some archer towers, as well as that archer queen. She's about to go night night though. Doot, and she gone. All right, so the queen's down. Miners are working on some buildings there. We got some gold on the back end of the base. Queen's still going over there. And let's go ahead and drop these archers and try to help out a little bit. We got some miners still going. But again, even though they're level 1s, they are doing quite phenomenally. So, I mean, it's a great farming army, but you got to be able to train them. And if you have the time to wait, then, obviously train them. But if you don't have the time to wait and you want to go repetitively, then you're going to need to do a Barch instead. So we're going to let this one finish up. Just a few more seconds. Just a few more seconds. We got 55 seconds left on this clock. Come on, miners. You can do it. All right, we got all the loot. All right, loot's gone. Let's go. So, tell you what, we're going to finish up this video on a good note. So, we got exactly 3.9 million elixir, and we got 1 builder available. We're going to go ahead and put that spell factory down and unlock it to level 4, which is going to grant access to the jump spell and the freeze spell, which is good for us. And it's also going to add another spell slot. So, this is where we're at on the Rush Base series, guys. We got the clan castle down for upgrade right now. We got another day and 16 hours on the town hall, and then we can start working on town hall 11 stuff, which is a ton more buildings than what we have right now. We got to add on and get ready for Town Hall 12. But if you enjoyed the content today, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you need any additional video support, click one of those links over there. We will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.